Can you remember your first bike on your fourth birthday? Maybe yes, maybe no. Most of us probably have photographs taken by our relatives on those special occasions. Photographs which remind us of those special moments. Because a photograph is a reminder, a special moment, and an everlasting memory. We owe the chance to capture our memories forever to the camera. This revolutionary machine works miracles, enabling a student in 2011 to know what Vladimir Lenin, one of the masterminds of communism, who died in 1924, looked like. Yet, as revolutionary as a camera is, more revolutionary is a digital camera. The digital camera was created because humans were looking for a quicker and more effective way of taking photographs and storing them. Originally, this cutting-edge instrument was derived from the technology used to record television images. In the 1960s, NASA used digital imagery to photograph the moon. Then in 1986, Kodak engineers invented the first megapixel sensor, and soon came the digital camera. For some, the digital camera has become a necessity and not a commodity, replacing its gigantic cousins of before, such as the Kodak Brownie Hockey, which weighed no less than 439.4 grams, or the earlier flat-folding Kodak camera, which weighed a mighty 1.5 kilograms. It can fit into the smallest of bags, weighing around 200 to 300 grams, and it is readily available for when you want to capture anything you may find worthy. No film or cumbersome gear needed. This is quite an evolution. Let me tell you what I mean. Upon observing how quick and easy it was for me to take a photo and print it into a hard copy, my father explained to me how patient and diligent you had to be to get a photograph in his time. First, you went to the photographer and dressed in your best, you looked for the perfect location for the perfect picture. When you found the perfect spot, on came the smiles frozen in place for fear that when the flash went, not everyone would be ready. The photo taken, you would have to wait until all 36 photos on the film had been taken, however long that took. The film would then be sent to France, where the photos would be developed and mailed back, no email mind you. In the end, you would receive your photos after waiting 2 months minimum. No editing was possible as it is today, so imagine that after waiting for 2 months, your cherished photograph, you saw that someone's eyes were closed or someone was grimacing unattractively. How would you feel? Not happy at all, right? Of course, traditional film cameras have evolved, but the digital camera is still a step ahead. It is completely amateur, and granted that you read the instruction manual, you can easily operate one and play photographer. Fashion photo shoots, wildlife photography, everything becomes possible really. Editing is possible to enhance the beauty of a photograph or to cut out any unwanted items in the frame. But if editing does not help, there's always the option of taking another photo. Just snap and the picture appears on that convenient screen on the back. Then off to the connection cable and your photos are on your computer, ready to be printed and shared. They can be emailed and whoever you are sending them to will receive them instantly, regardless of if they're on the other side of the globe. And the digital camera keeps evolving every day. Increasing amount of pixels are being fitted into smaller, more portable cameras every day. 19 years ago, it was 1.2 megapixels maximum, but today it is at least 6 megapixels in even the cheapest cameras. The pixel count can go up to even 14 megapixels. The same innovative nature that fueled the creation of the digital camera is improving it every day, making that it is now inserted into phones, laptops, and even iPods. Digital cameras are also becoming more and more affordable every day. 11 years ago, a 2 megapixel camera would have been $600, but now you pay that amount for a 12 megapixel camera. This affordability makes this wonderful technology available to more and more people, opening up the beauty of photography to practically everyone and anyone. Maybe one day even the more deprived will have access to this amazing machine that has changed the world in such a positive way. Truly, do you not agree that this wonderful instrument is revolutionary?